Good morning. Good morning. So today's gonna be sort of a pretty chill day. Well, most of my days are pretty chill, simply because when I work from home and I'm only required to do like 40 tickets. So once I do the 40 tickets, I pretty much chill. But sometimes I've been prolonging it so I can have something to do throughout the day. But I have plenty to do. Yes, I'm still in bed. I do have laundry today to do. I'm going out of town this week. I'm going to my sister's. I say out of town. I mean, Wisconsin is kind of like our next door neighbors, but it's still out of town. Going to a different state. Kick it with them for a while. But also, let me tell you about her. So I had to have some of a rough night trying to sleep. The temperature of my apartment. Well, it wasn't even my apartment. I have both windows open. It felt like Elsa was trying to get her thing started outside, but it wasn't too cold, right? Well, for me. And I'm at the age where I'm starting to get hot flashes and I can't sleep like that. So I was extremely uncomfortable. I finally fall asleep. I wake up and all of me feel extra dry. Like, I'm like, I didn't drink enough water. And so after I got up and started my morning routine a little, I had a nosebleed. So I was like, oh, dang, man. So I lay down. So I was thinking, like, why did I choose to lay back down? Growing up, if you grew up in a black household, and if your mom's anything like my mom, if you hurt yourself, it was always, go lay down. Ma'am, I just ran face first into the wall. I got a concussion. And you want me to go lay down? You'll feel better. Just go lay down. And for some reason, she was right. So I guess me laying back down made me feel better. I don't think that's scientifically proven, but we're going to go with that. So I'm about to get up and get my day started. And I will check with y'all later. Y'all, it's 12:28, almost 12:30. And this is what I was thinking about. Who has the privilege of just popping up at my house? And if someone came unexpectedly, or someone that just don't have that privilege at all, how would I handle that, right? So let me tell you, I'm purposely moved into buildings where you have to be buzzed up, and so I could talk to you on the intercom downstairs. So if my phone rings and it says doorbell, first, there are only a few people that I know that will show up at my house. And even with that, they still ask if they could come over. So if someone comes up, my doorbell rings, I believe I'll talk to the person and be like, so why are you here? And depending on what they say, depends on if I won't buzz them in because, one, you didn't ask me to come over. And my house might not be prepared for a visitor. I mean, I keep a fairly clean house. I say fairly clean because I feel like every time I sweep my floor, 2 seconds later, there's something on it. And nobody lives here but me. So I'm like, unless I have a secret toddler living in one of the cubbies, I don't know what's going on. But I just wonder. No, but I will go downstairs and talk to him. We'll talk outside. Or I'll call the police. I feel like, but then I thought about, wait, that this is why I would call the police. Don't a lot of people know where I live at? So if someone was to show up unexpectedly. My question would be, how did she get this address? Oh my gosh, you're stalking me. Okay, 911. But nah. Yeah, I still want to let them in. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just gonna be like, need to call my phone and see if I'm available. Because sometimes I could be home and mentally unavailable for you, and that's the truth. I could be off in La La Land. Let me stay there. If you interrupt my introvertness, it needs to be an emergency. Okay, I'm about to watch rewatch Service. So I will holler at y'all later and do some work. I need to do some work. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I took a nap. I was supposed to take a 30-minute nap and slept for about an hour and a half. This always happens towards the end of my shift, especially on Monday. Mondays are a little slower. That's when some of the projects, we get some of the projects. I've done one project and I signed up for another project that I'm gonna do tomorrow. So I'll be doing my zing over here with the projects. Unfortunately, I can't really say what I do for work because the department I work for is like extremely incognito. We're like the B613 of Grubhub. You don't know we there, but we know you there. You would know when you get in contact with us because you done did something dumb. We the ones handle all the I'm trying to find a way to say this. We're the department that handles all the behind the scenes stuff. So, and I like that. I'm very incognito. Okay, nobody email me like, well, you did blah 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 blah. First of all, Patricia, no, you was wrong, basically. I'm excited because we have so I assist my god sister, and I believe we have a new project coming up, so I'm excited. And I think I'm gonna meet with her a little later, get some info, and I'm gonna start doing some laundry because I have to get packed. Yeah, I think that's like the worst part when I'm traveling is packing, because I never know what I want to take. And then making it to the actual place that I'm going, the traveling part. Actually, once I get on, whether it's a train or a plane, as soon as that sucker take off, I'm asleep. So we're gonna see how that goes. Because I don't want to take you guys along on the journey, but if I fall asleep, y'all go get the inside of the train station. I'm so serious. I'll be trying not to go to sleep because there be too many people around me, and I sometimes be by myself. For some reason, I just be like, traveling just makes me sleepy. It's like that's when I get some good nap time in, you know. Anywho, still have some personal things I need to get done today too. So let's crank out the last 45 minutes of the shift. What are we gonna watch? Watch something funny. I don't know what I'm gonna watch, but I'm gonna watch something. And then we're gonna cook dinner. I checked and the chicken I took out isn't unthawed, so I don't know what I'm gonna eat, y'all. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Okay. I'm out for a little while. Okay, so I'm gonna try to go to bed. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed because I'm a little sleepy. Closing out today. We have a lot to do this week. Well, I have a lot to do this week. Yeah. Don't laugh at my hair, y'all. Let me tell y'all, once upon a time, I couldn't even put all my hair into a ponytail. I had a struggle pony growing up. I'm gonna try to find pictures, and hopefully we do something interesting for my birthday, and we'll include that one picture. So that means you gotta stick around to see it. But what was today's thought? Because you guys know I usually give you the thought that I have before I journal or while I'm journaling. And I was taught today, my journal prompt was, how are you feeling? To be honest, I feel good. You know, I'm in a very interesting season where I wouldn't say getting used to being uncomfortable. I would say I'm learning how to accept the fact that there will be some uncomfortable moments during this journey. And there are moments when I do know I'm being stretched and my shell was no longer conducive to hold me anymore. So then I just, you know, bust out. But overall, I feel good. I was a little nervous about, you know, doing certain things, and I was fearful about doing certain things. But I'm also learning and seeing that because of years of doing things without recognition, years of being put in positions, and people are just like leaving me to my own devices, and me having to learn how to do certain things without assistance or someone stretching me further along, is paying off, and I'm reaping the harvest of some things in past seasons. And I've also entered into a season where I'm being poured into by someone that I admire the absolute most. Like, she doesn't know how much I admire her, and for her to take what she knows and be like, okay, I'm going to teach you all that I know so that you can succeed in this area with what you're planning to do. But you know, I also want you to work for me too. And she is one of my favorite people. I don't have that many favorite people, so she is one of my favorite people. Like, there are a handful of people outside of my family that I will gladly step out of character for. However, we have not gotten to that point yet. But I won't. But she's my favorite human, one of my favorite humans. And so I'm so grateful to be working alongside her this season. Sis know her stuff. Let me just say that. And I say all that to say this. Just because someone's not recognizing you now doesn't mean God isn't seeing you. God sees what you're doing, and he will reward you when it's time. So be patient. All right, let's try this again some other day.